What you can see here is the opening dashboard or homepage for Google Analytics 4 for the Flooded app. Now, our big question that we're asking, our first question here, is traffic growing compared to last year? So this is a high-level question. Just understanding basically is how are we doing? So what we can see here is we're looking right now at a report for the past 7 days. And in this 7 days, we see a comparison. So here's our last 7 days. And here's the preceding period, a week prior. And we can get some basic information here. But notice like 7 days doesn't really tell us a lot, right? And so the question is really about what are we looking at over a year? So to do that, we're going to want to change this pull down. So we're going to come over here. Well, you can see that we have some options. Last 28 days, last 90 days. We like to go with these preset ranges. You can see some more preset ranges that are really easy. We want to look for the past year, so let's look at the last 12 months. And as we look at our results, we have a really interesting picture here, right? So we can see that we've had some pretty good user growth over the past 12 months. We also can see when we started gathering data. We started gathering data on this app last year in July. And we can see that we've had some steady growth over time versus this time last year. We can also see that it's kind of trending along with a little bit of a downturn since July, right? And we can see that we've got a little bit of a downturn and a little bit more of a downturn into this current week. And so we're going to have a little bit less data capture information here, so it might tend to look like it's going down. But on the average, we can see overall that we're doing pretty well. It does provide us a couple of additional questions that we always want to pay attention to. So for example, why did we suddenly have this? What happened here? And what is it that we want to know? Do we know as our marketers that maybe there was an ad campaign there that generated new users? Do we know that maybe there was a review of the Flooded app and suddenly more people got interested? What created this spike? If we don't know, then this is a time to ask some of our marketing team or others to give us a little bit more information. We also see that our average engagement time has gone down. So we want to keep an eye on that and see, well, what's happening there? Because of course, with an app, we want people spending time on it and engaging with that app. So we've got a little bit of information to answer our key question. Is traffic growing compared to last year? Yes. Simple answer. But then we have an additional few questions that we might want to investigate even further. So now that you know how to do this in the Flooded app, can you do the same thing in the Google Merchandise Store? Go look in the Google Merchandise Store, and in that particular case, you want to look at traffic and users. So you'll have some good information there, and hopefully this is helping you to take a look at what's happening over at the Merchandise Store.